Hello and welcome. We're celebrating the Capricorn full moon community ceremony today, and I'm so glad that you're either here live or listening to the recording. My name is Judy Keating of Wise Transformation, and we've been doing these calls for well over 7 years. These calls really help you to align with the energy, in this case, of the Capricorn full moon and the Cancer sun. So our program today, I'm going to talk to you about some upcoming events. I'm going to call in Sacred Space. We'll talk about the timing and we'll get ceremonial guidance from the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle. And we'll be together an hour or a little bit less. So I wanted to remind you, if you are interested, that the birthday sale for the healing sessions is coming to a close soon. The sale ends July 25th. So if you go to wisetransformation.com, it's on the front page. I've had some really spectacular sessions with some wonderful people in our community that I didn't know. So I was so happy that people felt like they could reach out and get benefit from the different types of healing sessions that I give them the option of. And we work it out together so that their healing session is designed just for them and using the modalities that will have the most impact. So just know the sale is coming to a close. So if you'd like to get a little boost of support, a little boost of nurturance for your nervous system, or some clarity around what you are working with, be happy to work with you. I'm also really excited. I'm doing an in-person priestess process circle in Sedona, Arizona, and it's going to be an intensive format, which means that there's going to be 2 4-day segments. And at the end of that time, you'll be emerged as a priestess. Getting to do this work in person is quite magical. And since there are people on the email list from all over this country and other countries, I wanted to let you know that part one will be October 30th to November 2nd, 2025, and part two will be January 30th to February 2nd, 2026. But this in-person intensive format is going to be apprenticed by Loe Ava Miriam, who is a high priestess of incredible integrity, incredible clarity, gifted at helping women to embrace their gifts with the divine feminine. And so I'm really excited about getting to do this with her. And if you're interested, go to Wise Transformation. The full information is on the front page, the link to it. And I will, of course, be doing online priestess later this fall, probably starting in September this year. So if priestess interests you, just know there's a couple of options coming up for you to be a part of it. So we're going to open to the living field of creation. And just take a deep breath and call all your energy back to your body. Just feel your body settle as all of the energy that you've put somewhere else comes back to the body. And we call on Earth. We call on Earth for re-embracing our own nature. We call on Earth for the blessing of our human body and our ability to dance with our own organic timing in alignment with the elemental forces and with Earth. And then we call on water. And we really need a great deal of hydration right now. And emotional hydration means that you are drinking in things that are caring, things that are kind, things that offer you rejuvenation and rest in the element of water, in terms of we're in the summer in the northern hemisphere. And on the East Coast, that means, high temperatures, but we also have the water, the beaches. And so just allow yourself to rest emotionally, to do things that don't have a lot of time constraints. Just call in that energy right now. And then we call in the air realm, the mental realm, the envisioning realm, the dream realm, where we can see things in our mind's eye before they happen. We can connect to the divine design of something that we can perceive mentally. And we just ask for clear vision in the air realm and clear focus. And we invite whatever allows us to soar at this time with the air realm. And then the fire realm is the transformation action realm. It's very much about our life force and sensuality and sexuality and truly enjoying being in the body. Even though it's not Taurus, it's still the fire realm gives us our energy. And these things play such a part in truly enjoying being alive. And then we call on spirit, the divine of your understanding, the way that you interface with the God goddess within, the way that you understand that you are a piece of the unified whole, the oneness. We call on meditation and prayer today. This is a time to slow down and reflect. So we just ask for more time for meditation and prayer. And I also want to call on the ethereal allies. I know that's an air realm thing, but I wanted to make sure that you ask for support from spirit in whatever way resonates for you. What harmonizes with you? What up levels you when you get support from the spiritual realm? Whatever that is, call on that now too. So we are right at the Capricorn full moon window. We've had a big shift, and that Uranus has moved into Gemini. It was in Taurus and it's now moved into Gemini. But with this full moon, which is void of course, which means that it's more dreamy, it's more open-ended. And Capricorn can be kind of a rigid sign, so this is kind of a magical time because it's Capricorn with looser boundaries, in a sense, looser edges, not quite so rigid in the rules. So it's kind of a beautiful time to tap into the wisdom of Capricorn without necessarily some of the hardness in terms of the judge and the having to have things a certain way that is in alignment with the law or with the laws of nature. And the only reason I'm saying that's a good thing is because it gives you time to interpret for yourself what Capricorn is trying to show you at this time. And we have the Cancer, tender, watery sun to allow the beauty of Capricorn and the creative ability of Capricorn, the builder that Capricorn is, to um, be both mother and mothered and grandmothered in the water and the earth, because water and earth are the feminine axis. And if you notice on the wheel in front of you, Capricorn is at the top and Cancer is at the bottom, and that's the axis that we're working with today. So just Invite the feminine energy in. So Cancer, which is what the moon is in, teaches the meaning of nurturing. It's the devoted caregiver to family, friends, and projects. It loves home and comfort in all aspects of life. It connects to those around, like the loyal and caring mother, father. It's sympathetic to the vulnerability of others, and it creates safe emotional space for what is tender, young, and growing, like a caring parent. And this is a way to think of it. I am Cancer, a water sign. I teach the meaning of nurturing. I am a devoted caregiver to my family, friends, and projects. I love my home and comfort in all aspects of life. I connect to those around me much like a royal, sorry, I said royal, I meant loyal and caring mother or father. I am sympathetic to the vulnerability of others, and I create a safe emotional space for what is tender, young, and growing. I'm at the water uh, point of the cross at summer solstice in terms of energy of Cancer when it initiates. And then with Capricorn being an earth sign, they teach the value of structure and form. It's an administrator, a mature and wise one, a disciplined teacher, a hardworking leader, a good provider, and a practical business person. It's ambitious, responsible, effective, efficient, and goal-oriented as it brings new structures into earthly form. It creates, organizes, and systems designed to last and support the generations to come. It's the wealth builder. I am Capricorn, an earth sign. I teach the value of structure and form. I am the administrator, the mature and wise one, the disciplined teacher, the hardworking leader, the good provider, and the practical business person. I am ambitious, responsible, effective, efficient, and goal-oriented as I bring new structures into earthly form. I create organizations and systems designed to last and support the generations to come. I'm at the earth point of the cross at winter solstice. So that's a very, very powerful combination that we are in. And so this is a good time to take a few minutes and to reflect. What do you need guidance on in this full moon? Do you want to choose an area to focus on or something that you want guidance on from the elements in this full moon? Because we're setting our intentions. I'm going to put on a little music. So hopefully now you have a focus area so that we can dive into utilizing the elemental forces of creation oracle. And as always, if you have your own deck, I really encourage you to pull your own cards for each of the elements. But I'm going to be sharing the cards so that if you don't have the deck, it'll be really easy. And we start with Earth. And of course, Capricorn is an Earth sign. So when you look at this and you're thinking about being efficient, effective, responsible, um, creating structure and form, what support would you like with that in terms of whatever it is you're creating? So take a look at the cards and pick one or two. And just notice which ones kind of jump out at you. Okay, hopefully you have a card for yourself. And remember, Earth is the physical realm. It's all about our bodies, our homes, the Earth itself, everything tangible in our life, structure and form. So I put questions in just to prompt you if you need it, or you can ask Earth directly for the guidance that you seek around whatever it is you're creating in this Capricorn full moon. Where do you need more structure to create a solid foundation? Sometimes if we drift and we don't have step-by-step action, then things don't get moved forward. So do you need more calendar time? Do you need more physical discipline? Do you need, anything around structure? And just see what comes up when you pose that question. And again, I'll put music on for us. If you are listening to the recording, you can pause if you need more time. I'm going to go ahead and move on to water, but if you need more time, just hit the pause button. So now we're at the water space, which is Cancer. So what of the water cards would be the best support right now for you? Just really check in. You can put your hand on your heart. Really ask yourself, what do I need right now in terms of support with the element of water? Beautiful. I hope you found a card for water that really resonated for you. And now when we touch into the emotional realm, this is all about nurturance, with the Cancer sun still informing everything. So where do you need nurturing acceptance of your life? Where do you need nurturing acceptance of your life? And if that question helps, great. If not, just really tap into your feelings and see what water wants you to know. Okay, now we spent some good time with earth and water, and we're going to move to air. So just notice what air teaching wants to be your partner in this Capricorn full moon. Okay, with a deep breath, I hope you have got an air card that wants to partner with you and co-create, hold the frequency of vibration for you. Now, with the mental realm, the question I came up with, what thoughts or beliefs would embolden your commitment to building a sustainable future for yourself? What thoughts, beliefs would embolden your commitment to building a sustainable future for yourself? So you want to make sure that you have an answer from air that is in right alignment with your vibration and the vibration of what you're trying to create or what you're intending. So if this question doesn't serve that, please just put it aside and excuse me, beg your pardon. Be sure to ask air whatever it is that you need to know from this ability to envision, to hold vibration, to breathe deeply, to infuse vision into whatever it is you're creating. Now we move on to fire. Notice what wants to jump into action for you. So now you may notice that you feel a sense of having all four corners as you grab that fire card to go with your earth, water, and air cards. And in the action realm, what action or actions would nourish your life force right now? What kind of nourishment, what kind of support does your life force need right now? And that could include rest, but just notice. I truly hope that you came across some really good nourishing for your life force. And now we turn to the beautiful spirit cards. What support does spirit want to offer you right now? Okay, hopefully you found some great support from spirit. And as we check in with our spirit, our soul realm, our actions affect the next generation, whether we have children or not. So, my spirit question today, since we're in the Capricorn energy, is how are you becoming an ancestor of the future as a check in? Let's see what spirit wants to tell you about that inquiry. So you can pause here if you need to, but if you feel ready, we're going to move to the unified field to see what final message, when we combine all of the elements and what they've told us, what unified field message do you get in terms of what it is you focused on and what it is you intend in this Capricorn full moon? Okay. Hope you've pulled a unified field message together. If not, please feel free to take a pause and make sure you got everything that you wanted out of this call today. It's okay to take a little more time if you need it. It's always my pleasure to get together with you and do these calls as a quick way to refresh our relationship with the elements and to also allow the archetypes, in this case, Capricorn and Cancer, to speak deeply through us and to us so that they can inform, enliven, and co create with us in whatever way is true and clear. So I hope you've enjoyed today, and I look forward to seeing you next time, which will be for our Leo new moon on July 23rd at 1 p.m. And if you can't make the call live, I so appreciate you listening to the recordings, because every time we do this work together, it really does uplift your creations. It uplifts your life force, and it allows you to create a deeper relationship with yourself, which is really the profound teaching of the elements and the archetypes. So, blessings, dear ones. So grateful for you as a community, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take very good care of yourself.